Good morning, Frags and Beer family. I'm your host, Zaymot, and this is Indie Spotlight. I know it's early Sunday. I don't usually do Sundays, but like I talked about earlier, yesterday and even Friday, we got a lot of new releases this week, so I got a lot of catching up to do. Figured I'd start early and get you some streams today. So today, first off, we're taking a look at Madchild's Alone. Sorry, had a game night last night, so I'm a little raspy and dry. So anyway, biggest way to support us, click that subscribe button, click that little red button. It's totally free. We got 268 people who've joined the Frags and Beer family so far, on our way to 300, where I'm going to give away 3 free books, and then all the way to 1,000 this year. If we can get there, that would be awesome. But click that button. Doesn't cost you anything. And a lot of people have been coming to the channel. You've been watching the streams. I hope you enjoy them. I appreciate you so much for being here. The other way to support me, another free way right now, is to go to the Kindle Vella link in the description below. I've got a serial short story released an episode at a time on Kindle Vella. The first 3 episodes will be free. The second one went live last night. So you can read 2 episodes of Shadows of Barden totally free. Third one, I'll probably drop it sometime middle of next week. And then they'll start charging tokens after the 3rd episode, but you can at least get a taste. Leave a review. Let me know what you think. A review would be so helpful on Kindle Vella. So just let me know what you think of the episode. Leave a review, good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to do. I don't mind. I appreciate anybody taking the time to leave a review. So, all right, we're going to take a look at Madchild's Alone. Again, this is a live review show. Some of y'all call it a reaction channel. That's fine. But I'm not listening to these for the first time, so I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I'm not coming up with weird reactions or anything. This is all live. This is me just watching the music and talking to you about it. And again, I've watched this before. I actually watched it on Friday. I think I watched it on Friday. So we'll take a look. I'll pause as necessary and we'll talk about it. Thank you for being here. This is Madchild's Alone. And whoever just joined the live stream, thank you. Say hi. Let me know you're here. Cheers.
Blue pills, Haagen-Dazs, 7 cans of soda. Devil sitting right beside me on the sofa. Watching movies that I must have seen a dozen times. Photos on my wall of a life like it wasn't mine. My reflection's only absence. I could feel the reaper looking for my address. Known for breathing fire, then the dragon leaves. Partying and bragging quickly turns to pain and agony. So-called brothers that were savages, picking through my house's remains like they're scavengers. Sitting in my house, all these people in my home. So many around, never felt so alone. Staring at the wall or I'm looking at the ceiling. Numb, it is hard to explain, got no feeling. I don't wanna die, trying to find a reason for me to stay alive. Keep on breathing, something's very wrong. I can feel it in my bones. All these people are around, never felt so alone.
Nice. I like that a lot. I like his Madchild. Some of his stuff that I've listened to tends to be very aggressive and very fast, and he does also like to have fun and stuff. But when he takes a serious turn and kind of slows it down, like this is a nice, slow, steady beat and delivery of the lyrics. I like that. As far as the song and the message goes, it's very. I like that it's very simple. It's just him and a mic, a beat behind him. So he's not trying to do too much, too crazy, not going over the top with the video. And that fits the song. I can't relate too much I guess a little bit, like he's going into how being famous and having so many people around that don't necessarily have your back, or they're just hanging around because you're famous or they want something from you. And that can be, I would imagine that would be a very lonely experience. I've been places where I was either out of place or uncomfortable and been alone, even surrounded by a bunch of people. So I kind of get that a little bit, but obviously it's a totally different context. But I think we've all been there. We've been to a party or we've been to a business function or whatever it might be. And even though we were surrounded by people, we felt alone because we were just kind of there. And It kind of sucks. That's not a good feeling at all. You just kind of, you'd rather be anywhere else, but maybe you have to be there because of an obligation or something. Um, so different context, but I bet the feeling is similar. You know.
Felt so alone. On my way to hell, to heaven, I'm not on course. Barely moving, a skeleton, I'm a corpse. I've turned to gelatin, everything feeling forced. Early 30s, but I move like I turned 74. Giving up, life's mission is aborted. Even though I can't afford it, I still crush it up and snort it. Or I wouldn't even make it to the kitchen. I'm trapped in a cycle and it's vicious. Fake smiles and pretend best wishes, but they can see I'm dying like I'm lying in a ditch. Literally I'm out there, middle of nowhere, living with the fear of pain coming. I am so scared. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for blood. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for love.
So that's going a little bit into his drug use and how people were just kind of there and abandoned him because of where he was at, but he found something that brought him back. He wouldn't be here without love or without other people. So that's I like that some of these artists are doing that, and it seems to be the independent artists that are doing it, that are talking about these things. You know, you're a super famous artist, you're mainstream artists. They don't talk about their addictions a lot. They don't go into how their drug use ruined their life or their alcoholism ruined their life or whatever it might be. They're putting on a front. They're putting on an image for you because they want to sell you records. These independents, you love them or you hate them, and if you love them, they're not going to lose you because they make a song about how they struggled with drugs, and he's right. A lot of times when people go through addiction, they get into these groups of people who just feed that addiction, who are also abusers, and there's no love there. There's no care there. It's just a codependence. It's those people don't have your back. So when you find yourself in a group of people that are just feeding this destructive addiction, they don't care about you. And I think that's part of what he's talking about here is this people just kind of threw him to the side and were just hanging around because maybe he had money or he had fame and just wanted something from him. And they're scavengers, is what they are.
True definition of insanity. I'd be long gone if it wasn't for my family. Sitting in my house, all these people in my home. So many around, never felt so alone. Staring at the wall or I'm looking at the ceiling. Numb, it is hard to explain, got no feeling. People in my house say they love me the most, but I can only see the moving traces of ghosts. Walking by him like he isn't even here. Taking advantage cause his vision isn't clear. Demons all around, helter-skelter. People coming, people going like my house is shelter. I'm feeling like my mind is melting. People all around, but nobody's here to help them. Sitting in my house, all these people in my home. So many around, never felt so alone. Staring at the wall or I'm looking at the ceiling. Numb, it is hard to explain, got no feeling.
Yeah, good track from Madchild. Again, going into having a lot of people around and feeling alone, having a lot of people that are there just to feed off you, or to feed you things that you don't need, things that are destructive in your life. Good track. I liked it. I like how simple the video was. I like how just sort of scaled down, and smooth and steady that the rap was, the beat, everything was just very, very nice. Good song, great video. Go check it out. Go to his channel, look at his other stuff if you're not already subscribed there. If you're not already a fan, I imagine you probably are, but just in case, go check out Madchild's channel. Let him know the Frags and Beer Network sent you so he knows where the love is coming from. And and come back for more soon. We still have 2 more new releases to get through. I'm going to try to get them today, and maybe even a game stream, so we'll see about that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you again soon. Much love. Bye.